in New York on off-Broadway. I played Zhenya, the Russian soldier slut, who has to do a slow strip singing a cappella across an empty stage, and I wind up almost naked, and so there I have no fear of that. What I have a fear of is two clients showing up at the same time because of iCloud calendar. So anyway, life is good, and life is good for you, and I'll leave you with life is good for Megan too. She's the psychic. She's the psychic actresses, but all actresses are psychic. But everybody is psychic. I mean, and that's the thing that everybody needs to remember. It's just that they, unlike you, Andy, they haven't done the 10,000 hours of work. Unlike me,
right. It's just a thing of focus.
It's honing in. It's honing in, trusting your gut, trusting your own intuition. We all have the wiring for it, and we know more than we need to know. I mean, there's so many times in my clients' lives when they said, I knew I shouldn't have done that, but they did it anyway because they were trying to please other people. So, follow your heart, come from your gut, have integrity, and follow the path of most light, and then you'll know you're on your soul path, and you're in line with your purpose. And our purpose, the basic purpose, is to have fun while we're here. It's so brief while we're here. We're only here for a nanosecond. But if in that 80 or 90 years that you can find a way to make other people happy, make other people healed, make other people have a good time, then you have found your true purpose. Because we're all, we're a species that works in community with our other beings. But to do that, you have to first love yourself. You have to stand up for yourself. Mm-hmm. And a lot of people are taught that it's not Christian to stand up for yourself, or you're not a good Jew if you don't do this and this, or you're not a good Muslim if you don't do that. I mean, I'm a very spiritual person, but I am anti-religion. I'm done with religion. It's not working out for us.
Which is ironic, considering how I see your history. On that interesting note, I appreciate you so much. I hope you have a lovely evening. And Stephanie Riseley, it's been a pleasure. We will be back in just a couple of minutes. Thank you so much. And we will be back in just a couple of minutes with Megan Lane. Everybody take a break, and we'll see you in just a minute. Thank you very much.
Hi, everybody. This is Getty Lee for RAD. To many of us, drunk driving is something that other people do. Certainly not one of our friends or relatives would do such a thing. When you see someone who's had too much to drink, about to get into a car, urge them to give up the keys and find alternate transportation. Always choose a designated driver. Remember, music lives. You should too.
A public service message brought to you by the U.S. Department of Transportation, RAD, the National Association of Broadcasters, and the Ad Council.
You're listening to Hazy Radio.
This is Richie from Saturday Jam with music of the 50s, 60s, 70s, disco, and jazz. Catch me every Saturday from 1 to 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time here on Hazy Radio Network.
Join us on Saturday nights at 8 p.m. Eastern for Our Worlds with Elizabeth Rose on the Hazy Radio Network.
Son of a
Hey, Doug. Doug, what are you doing?
Oh, hey, Scott. I'm getting ready for Periscope Uncensored on Friday nights.
By expanding your vocabulary.
Well, it is uncensored.
Well, Doug, the Uncensored and Periscope Uncensored is Clarissa Vasquez and getting down to brass tacks with all aspects of the paranormal. It's not what you'd call a traditional radio program. There's no fluff on their show.
So no off-color commentary?
Oh, I didn't say that.
Awesome. Oh,
Doug?
I just hit my head.
Oh, boy. I'll get you an ice pack. Catch Periscope Uncensored Friday nights at 10 p.m. Eastern, only on the Hazy Radio Network.
I dream of Upper USA, USA. I dream of Upper I dream of Upper USA, USA. I dream of Upper Every single day you take a train to city stations. What's in your ear? You smile and walk along with all the local natives. What's in your ear? I dream of Upper USA. I dream of Upper I dream of Upper USA. And you dream of Lower anywhere but here, anywhere. I dream of lower left. I dream of highway signs I can't predict, anywhere. I dream of lower left. I disconnect so no one here can see my motives and what's in my head. But upper left is possible, cause no one knows us, and you're in my head. I dream of lower left, USA. I dream of lower left. I dream of lower left, USA. And you dream of lower right. Dream of living anywhere but here. You're in my head. I dream of living anywhere but here. You're in my head. I dream of living anywhere but here. You're in my head. I dream of living anywhere but here.
Hazy Radio Network.
Flip us on and flip the other guys off.
Welcome back to Rock More Psychic Radio. Again, my name is Andy Brewer with my lovely, vivacious co-host, Azita Haas. We want to thank our guest the first hour. Wasn't she fabulous, Stephanie Riseley?
Oh.
And again, StephanieRiseley.com. But, it's tough to hang around with beautiful women. I hate it, but it's an occupational hazard. And our guest in the second hour is an actress, model, singer, dancer, intuitive, and she's funny. on top of that, I mean, some people have a certain kind of energy, but Megan Lane has an amazing kind of, like, I know a lot, and I'm not really old enough to know all this, but I know it anyway. She has that kind of vibe to me. And the thing that's interesting about Megan, I'm going to again, I have, like, the most bizarre intros, but that's part of my charm. Megan Lane is, if you've seen her picture, you go, my God, that girl's, like, so beautiful. But if you talk to her, you never, that never comes up. Some people, when you look at them, go, oh my God, they're so beautiful. There's a different kind of energy. So the moral of this quick story is that Megan has a kind of old soul kind of vibe. So I do a lot of stuff with acting and intuition. I like to see them blended together. And Megan kind of does the same thing. But one of the differences is that Megan is still in California. She's still in Los Angeles. She's still a working actress. She does all these incredible YouTube videos. I'm like a fan of her YouTube videos. Because like I say, one of the things that's really interesting about Megan, and I know she knows me well enough, she's probably not too embarrassed yet, but one of the things that's really interesting about Megan's videos, you just go on, she just like talking away, just very matter of fact. You go, wow, this really beautiful actress is like saying all this stuff. It's actually very intelligent. It's actually very insightful. And it's very intuitive. How can that be? So, and one of the more bizarre intros anyone could ever be given. I think I've said enough. But, no, I think I'll stop. So I'd like to welcome our guest for the second hour, the intuitive actress herself, Megan Lane. Megan, is that one of the craziest intros you've ever had? I mean, truthfully.
That was awesome. You made me sound so cool. Now I have to live up to it.
You are. Oh, my God. Well, I think you're safe. You're going to live up to it. Actress and intuitive.
Yes.
I personally think that's the way life should be. But it probably confuses other people sometimes. Does it? I mean, you get people go, I thought you were an actress. No, I thought you were a psychic. I thought how do you deal with that?
It's been really kind of a challenge because there's been a lot of question marks around how separate to keep them because of public perception. And actually, as predicted by Andrew here, because he's read for me before, the universe, I've been really approached a million times by reality TV producers to be a reality TV star as an actress. And I've really, I'm all about authenticity. And I teach my clients, and I try to live this way. You really have to do what you feel is right, no matter how something else may be or how hard it may push you, because you really are the captain of your own life. And I really, really don't want to cross-contaminate those two. However, I did get a really strong message about integrating a little bit more, because as humans, we kind of compartmentalize our lives based on how we want to be seen by different people. So that's where the YouTube channel kind of was born. I wanted to kind of give back in a way that I was, making some videos that I thought I wish I'd had when I was starting out as an actress, to kind of connect the spiritual side and the acting side. So that's kind of my umbrella. That's why I have so many names. They're kind of different facets of what I do.
Well, I mean, I totally understand that. I mean, for me, rock and roll psychic, corporate executive, Russian mafia actor in Los Angeles, there's sort of, each one has its own energy to it.
It does,
the thing is, and when I first said to you, I think that psychic party is going to get more attention. Oh, no, it's not.
I didn't want it to, but it does, yeah.
but it has its own thing. But, I mean, I think in a lot of respects, it likely will be a rite of passage for you to get more focused as an actress, actually. I mean, that really is the progression that I think is going to happen. But when you look at, I've said this a bazillion times, when you look at creative people, especially actors, musicians, poets, playwrights, neurosurgeons, business people, parents, mechanics, whatever, the really creative people all go to the same place. Psychics, we all go to the same place. We just bring back different things. Maybe I bring back how to do Hamlet. Maybe somebody else brings back, a symphony, and maybe somebody else brings back a prediction. But you have there's a similar energy to highly creative people. So that creativity